We come to you now, beloved ones, as the fleets of Ashtar move across the cosmic field to support the transition of your planet. We bring a report to you, a report of dark agenda takedowns and grid cleansing that is underway. This is not an alarm to instill fear, but a declaration of empowerment for those who stand with the light, those who have awakened, those who have chosen to serve. The time has arrived for the hidden structures of separation and control to be exposed, dismantled, and replaced by a grid of freedom, unity and integrity. You are standing on the cusp of a great clearing, and we invite you to witness, to participate, and to anchor this change in your being. For many cycles, dark agendas have held sway over the planetary field. They have operated through layers of manipulation, fear conditioning, energetic suppression, distortion of truth, and control of consciousness. These agendas have built invisible gridwork networks of contracts, belief systems, implant fields, distorted energy structures beneath the surface of your perception. This gridwork has limited human potential, trapped vast numbers of souls in patterns of separation and forgetfulness. It has delayed the realization of freedom. But now the phase of takedown has begun. Those grids of control are subject to intervention at every level, in the etheric, in the collective field, in the personal body temple. We of Ashtar, with allied star families and inner earth allies, are assisting the clearing. We remove the hidden anchors of fear, dissolve the contracts of unconscious consent, release the trapped energy, and restore the flow of life across the planetary grid. Grid cleansing means more than simply removing negative structures, it means restoring the original architecture of the light grid of this planet. Earth is not a battlefield, but a living being, a luminous template of consciousness. Her energy lines, the ley lines, the stargates, the vortex points, the crystalline network, constitute a living web of light. These lines have been distorted by interference, exploitation, misuse of power, extraction of life force. The cleansing work we carry out involves restoring the integrity of each node, each junction, each stream of energy in that web. We realign them to the principle of love, to the frequency of unity, to the blueprint of co-creation rather than domination. Many star seeds, many light workers on the ground are acting as anchors, as stabilizers, as conduits. When you set your intention, when you breathe with awareness, when you love unconditionally, you activate your portion of the grid cleansing. You become the hands of Ashtar, the field agents of light. We honor that service. In this cycle, the dark agenda takedowns are proceeding in layered fashion. First, the exposure, truth is coming to light. What was hidden is now visible. Structures of manipulation, corrupt power, covert extraction of life force are surfacing. Many institutions, many belief systems, many generational contracts are being revealed. This is not chaos without purpose, this is eruption of light that pushes out the darkness. When something is hidden, it controls from the shadows. When it is revealed, its power begins to crumble. You may feel turbulence in your world, shocks, sudden disclosures, collapse of trusted systems. These are not signs of defeat, they are signs of purification. We ask you to remain steady. Anchor your presence. Remember your soul sovereignty. Your mind may race, your heart may ache, but you are not powerless, you are prime actors in this transformation. Next, removal. Once exposure has cracked the shell of the old structures, we begin the removal of the energetic anchors that held them in place. These may include soul contracts you have made without full awareness, energetic implants, false identity hold points, fear loops, exploitation networks. They also include large-scale nodes of power, locations on Earth where distorted energy has been generated, accumulations of life force siphoned, hidden machinery of control in metaphysical form. Our fleet and allied inner Earth teams are intervening, sweeping the architecture, converting what can be transmuted, removing what must go, sealing the distortions, restoring life flow. Ground teams of human light workers are aligned with this process. Through their presence, their meditation, their sacred intention, they release trapped energies, transmute the distortions, and recalibrate the grid lines. This cooperation between human intent and star family intervention is accelerating the timetable of change. Thirdly, restoration. The grid is not simply being cleared, it is being rebuilt. The new architecture is one of freedom, sovereignty, cooperation, dynamic flow rather than rigid control. We are weaving new circuits of light. We are activating ancient codes that lie dormant in the Earth's crystalline matrix and within humanity's DNA. These codes respond to human consciousness, human heart, human will aligned with love. The grid will soon reflect not scarcity but abundance, not separation but unity, not extraction but regeneration. The nodes will pulse with life, the ley lines will hum with light, the stargates will open to dimensions of possibility. You, dear ones, are those who anchor these new frequencies. Your presence matters. Your clarity matters. Your love matters. Let us speak of specific zones of grid cleansing. The Ashtar Command and our allied teams are focusing on several high-impact nodes at this time. Many of these are located at ancient major sites of distortion, high-latitude poles where extraction of life force has been intense, deep-sea pockets where power anchors of control were hidden, major metropolitan centers where energy extraction and manipulation have long held dominion, subterranean chambers beneath your feet where inner earth distortion machineries lie. We will not name them in full detail, for the dignity of the work requires discretion, but you may sense them in your awareness: zones of cold fear, zones of static in your field, zones of emotional heaviness without visible cause. Light workers anchored near these zones feel the shifts more acutely: surges of energy, purging of old patterns, activation of new codes. Your body may change. Your dreams may intensify. Your awareness may expand. These are the signals of grid cleansing in action. You are asked to participate through your daily aligned focus. Begin your day with the clear intent: I stand in the light grid of freedom and cooperation. I release all unconscious contracts of fear or control. I anchor the new grid of love and unity. Then breathe, feel your field expand, imagine your energetic root connecting into Earth's core, your light rod reaching to the galactic central sun, your field forming a luminous column. Send this column into the major nodes you feel connected to, especially those around you or in your region. Visualize them clearing, their energy becoming crystalline, their distortion dissolving into golden light, life force returning to the earth and all beings in that field. Then release with gratitude. Repeat daily or more often as you feel guided. This simple act aligns you with the great work of tethering human will to cosmic intelligence. It is also vital that you understand the nature of the dark agenda being dismantled. At its core lies misuse of power, extraction of life force rather than generation of life, manipulation of consciousness rather than service to consciousness, separation rather than unity. These are the old games of control. The takedowns are aimed at the systems that made such games possible: secret societies, hidden cabals, subversion of spiritual teachings, hijack of technologies, and the distortion of human potential into fear-driven survival. When you see greed, manipulation, division, despair, know that you are witnessing the old grid architecture in collapse. Do not feed it. Do not empower it by watching it with fascination. Instead, turn your focus to the new grid architecture. Observe where freedom emerges, where collaboration flourishes, where love is radiant. Those are your leading signals. You may ask, when will this be complete? The Ashtar Command says, timing is flexible. It depends on human participation, on the awakenings that occur, on the hearts that align. The grids are being prepared. Many key changes have already been secured, many anchors already removed. Yet there remains the human element, your free will. The planet cannot ascend without her humans choosing to align. We provide the support, you provide the participation. The more light workers anchor their fields, the faster the grid transitions. The faster the old agenda is dissolved. The faster the new world sprouts. We urge patience, but also persistent alignment. Do not assume completion is distant, assume that each moment is part of the clearing. Celebrate the shifts. Feel the change within yourself and around you. At this time you may also face challenges. Those who cling to the old grid will resist. Fearful reactions, distortions, emotional surges may increase not as punishment, but as final clearing waves. Do not be dismayed. Stand steady. Remember your mission. Call on your star families, call on Ashtar, call on your higher self. Ensure your field is clear. Protect your energy. Use the tools of grounding, heart coherence, light rods, columns, prayer. The purification may feel intense, but your resolution renders it manageable. Frequency is your ally. We also bring a reminder, you are not separate from the earth. The earth is your partner. When the grid is cleared, not only you benefit, every species, every ecosystem, every being flourishes. The earth body releases old trauma, aligns with new light. She becomes luminous. Her weather patterns stabilize in higher harmonics. Her magnetic field reforms. Her light lines hum. In your body temple, you feel this as well-being, clarity, heart expansion, telepathic awareness, creative impulse. Honor these sensations. They are signposts of the grid cleansing working through you. To summarize, the report is this: the dark agenda is being dismantled, the grid is being cleansed, you are an integral participant. Do not wait for others. The moment is now. Anchor your presence. Serve with clarity. Breathe. Love. Align. Visualize. Act. With each aligned act you weave a thread of the new reality. With each released fear you collapse a fractal of the old. With each heart-fired intention you rebuild a living network of freedom. You are the light bearers, the grid workers, the co-creators of Earth's ascension. Let no doubt dim your path. We of the Ashtar command stand beside you, above you, below you, within you. Call on our frequencies. Request our assistance. We are here. We are active. We are co-artists in the great shift. And we say, so it island. And so it is.